So this is something that you can rely on when transferring data, because a lot of times files can get corrupted. What do we have here? UGREEN, man. I like the UGREEN brand. This company definitely knows how to make solid products. So let's see what this dongle hub. This is a USB C hub. I like USB C hubs. You never know when you're gonna need a USB C hub. This thing is rocking some extension cable here and the USB C hub itself. Very nice. Well, what stands out to me immediately, besides the UGREEN branding, is the 4K 60 Hertz. Yes, that's right, 4K 60 Hertz, which means that this HDMI port right here will output 4K 60 Hertz. Some of your hubs, some of your dongles you might be using for your MacBook Pro or PC are not outputting 4K at 60 Hertz. Some might be 1080p, some might be 4K 30 Hertz. This one does 4K 60 Hertz video output. In addition to that, you've got SD and micro SD card slots right here at the bottom, which I think is very impressive. And this thing is pretty sleek and small. I mean, that fits into the palm of my hand right there. And this would be easily packed. A little protective sleeve there on the end. Set that off to the side. This, it feels solid, well made. I just like that they were able to pack in not only 3 USB-A ports, an HDMI port, and micro SD and regular SD card readers built right into here. So that is impressive that they were able to fit all of this into this one small package. Not a lot to be able to say about this other than give it a try and see how it works in real use case scenario. So let's grab an iPad and see how this thing works, because you can use it with both iPad or a MacBook, iMac, computer, you name it. This is multi-compatible. All right, so here I have my iPad Pro, and I'm going to plug this into my iPad Pro there. And now I've got this dongle connected to my iPad Pro. And in the upper right here, it does actually show that I've got an adapter and a dongle plugged in there. So let's get this to test. I'm actually going to insert a micro SD card into the micro SD card slot here and see if we can view the footage. So, okay, so it doesn't push all the way in. It just slots right there in the end. But let's see if it pulls up the footage here. And there we go, right there. You can see devices, U-Disk, and I tap on that. There we go, there's the footage right there from this micro SD card. So I can click on these 3 clips, click import, and it is now importing. Now, one of the things that UGREEN boasts is the very high speed and very reliable data transfer. So this is something that you can rely on when transferring data, because a lot of times files can get corrupted when transferring them from a device like this, like a hub or a dongle that's transferring data from the micro SD card to your iPad or to your iMac or Dell or HP, PC, whatever you had. So that's one thing that UGREEN made sure they built into here is very reliable, secure data transfer, as well as high speed. And those 3 clips have already transported over there, imported into my Photos app here, and it says import completed. Would you like to delete it? We'll just say keep. Now I can come over here to imports, and as you can see right here, I'll just come down and play this footage, and there's the footage that was on this micro SD card. So there we have it. We were able to transfer data from the micro SD card directly to my iPad Pro. Something else that UGREEN boasts is the durability of this device. This thing is meant to take a beating and still continue to work. It's got a very, very solid braided cable here, which I really like. This braided cable feels like it could handle a lot of use and still continue to work. So I like the fact that it's got a braided cable. I also like that it's not one that attaches directly to the side. So it's got really large scale compatibility with a lot of different Apple products and Dell products and HP products, because you're not worried about what type of case or that you have on the device or how it fits in. It just goes into the USB-C port of that device. And as you saw there, I just used it on my iPad Pro, but you can use it on a MacBook Pro, iMac, Dell, HP, Acer, lots of other PC and Mac compatible. So huge, wide range of compatibility with this. And don't forget, the HDMI port is 4K 60 Hertz. So you're getting that full 60 Hertz refresh rate on your output to a monitor, which you're not going to get that on all outputs. So this is something that I would definitely keep in my travel bag, so that when I'm on the go, if I want to do an HDMI out, say I'm watching something on Netflix and I want to be able to put it up on the hotel room or the Airbnb TV, instead of watching it on my iPad, I can play anything off my iPad directly onto the TV via the HDMI port. Or if I'm gaming, that 60 Hertz is going to be very, very nice to have the 60 Hertz refresh rate instead of say 50 or 30 in playing games. Now you're not obviously at 120 or 144 Hertz, but be able to get 60 Hertz in a small little adapter like this, very, very solid. I do have links to all of the products that I review here on this channel in the description, so be sure to check out the description. I will also have promo codes down there a lot of times for the products that I review here on the channel. So if you're looking for the best price, always check the description of my videos. Chances are I have a link down there where you can pick these up from a reliable source at the least expensive price. And I constantly update my descriptions so you can make sure that you get the latest and best price with the current promo codes that are available for these devices. So if you're in the market for a USB-C hub, take a look at the UGREEN. This UGREEN 4K 60 Hertz 6-in-1 hub definitely ticks all the boxes when it comes to having a nice portable travel dongle for your device. My name is Michael Mansell. Be sure to check out my other videos. One is right here. And before you go, smash the like button for me and leave me a comment. What products do you want me to review next on my channel? See you guys in the next video.